Welcome to a new episode, the first basically of the CodeMaven screencast. In this episode, I would like to talk a little bit about Linux tab completion. Actually, in more general thing, I would like to talk about why Linux, the command line is really powerful, and this is actually relevant for people who are coming from other operating, or especially from Windows, or people who are not familiar with the command line as a terminal. So it's part of the Linux course, and you can find the slides here at the CodeMaven, code-maven.com/slides, Linux, and then tab completion for this specific slide. And I'm going to show you two cases in which case where we can use tab completion. So one of them is the ls command. If I type ls command, will list all the files and directories that are in a given path. If I type in ls /, it will list all the files that are in the root directory of the system. So ls / will show me all the items there. But even if we want to go inside more further, then I can type in the beginning of the name that I might remember or just know, the beginning of a name, for example H. And if I type in and then press tab, then it will complete the word to the available strings. Now in this case, because there's only one directory which starts with H, home, it will automatically complete the name, and then I can go on and then press tab again and go have more tab completion. But what happens if there are more? So for example, what happens if instead of H I would select, let's say, which letter is M, for example, M, or let's say select something else. Let's try, for example, S. S has plenty of them. So I start typing with S, and then I have tab twice, and then to press twice, and it will show me the list of all the available directories and files within the slash that start with S. And now we can go on and type in the next letter, and if that's unique, then it will get the full completion. So I type in B in this case and press tab again, and now it completes fully the word. And now I can either press enter, and then I'll see the listing on the directory, or press tab again. So I press tab again once, I pressed, nothing happened, press again, now it will show me all the list, all the available files and directories. But because there are too many that to show just like automatically, it asks me whether I want to show all of them. It says that there are 262 possibilities. Now you can select no, and then it will not show anything, or you can say select Y, and then it will show the list, and it will use more to page over, so it won't just list all of them, and then we won't be able to see. This is the beginning that what you can see, and there are more. So for example, so first of all, let's say I can press space to see more, and because there are no more than 2 pages, it will only it will show me the rest and will quit. And now we can select something here, for example, let's say the letter M, and then press tab again twice, because there are more than one, and then it will show only the ones that start with M. So that's basically one of the areas where we can use tab completion, and it can be really useful, and it's much faster to use this tab completion than to always type in the full name. Of course, you have to get used to it, and you have to remember at least the beginning of the words, but it's especially when you have long words that are hard to spell, it's much easier to use tab completions. For example, now I can go on and say, okay, I remember I need to this one. This is MK Home Dear Helper, and I can go on and type the whole thing in, but I can press K, H, and that I think is going to be enough. And if I press tab again, it will complete the whole sentence, the whole word. So that's it for now. I think it's going to be enough for the first video, and let's see how it worked.